What's up everybody? In today's video I've completed Elden Ring with 20 times speed. If I go too fast I end up jumping off a cliff. It is very hard to play the game like this. I'm on a challenge to complete a bunch of Elden Ring runs, and if I can't do it before the channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I have to beat Elden Ring without getting hit. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Wanna see me go all the way over there and come back? Want to see me do it again? I dropped into Limgrave and immediately hooked on toward the tree sentinel. I was running circles around him like I was SpongeBob or something. But yeah, I still died pretty quick. No surprises there. After that, I just kept running and running back to the tree sentinel. The map kind of glitched out because I was running through Limgrave so fast. I grabbed the first grace and then Melina showed up and gave me Torrent. The funny thing is I tested Torrent, but I'm honestly faster than just running myself. So I ditched Torrent and just kept sprinting. But the downside was if I got too fast, I'd fall off edges and die. Next, I ran into Kaelid to grab the Colossal Greatsword, the iconic Guts Greatsword. After that, I tested out the rune farming spot at Laney's Rise without using Torrent, and yeah, I could still easily do it myself. That's how fast I was moving, just pure speed. Next stop was the castle to get the Lion's Claw Ash of War and to fight that boss. Boss fights at this speed were a whole new ball game. The enemies couldn't touch me. I'd strike, backstep before their counter, and then strike again. My attack buttons might as well be on auto mode, as I spammed hit after hit, turning the fight into an over-the-top anime battle scene. Blah blah blah. Like, just look how fast I'm striking. I look like an anime character. Then came my full speed dash from Gatefront all the way to Margit. The fight, a joke. He couldn't even react. I hit, dodged, and comboed so fast the game barely caught up. With Margit down, I leveled up again and zoomed into Stormville Castle. Honestly guys, I loved this challenge. I charged into Stormville Castle, ready for Godric. The fight was intense, but moving 20 times faster changed everything. His sword swings came at me slower than a breeze. While I zipped around the arena like a shadow, I just stayed out of reach, landing quick and brutal strikes and then dodging back before he could respond. There was no way he could keep up. His attacks felt sluggish and I controlled the pace completely. After that fight, I didn't stop. I went into some tunnels nearby to look for some stuff to upgrade my greatsword even more. Then I came across a big fat guy boss who tried to block me. I leveled up even more and then headed straight to fight the Red Wolf of Radagon. The crazy thing is, I got to him before he even saw me. I snuck in, hit him a couple times right away. It was like fighting a shadow. Eventually, he fell down. I leveled up my Guts Greatsword even more. Next, I had to get the Dectus Medallion to open a big lip, so I ran into the castle and climbed ladders to find him. After that, I went to Kaelid to grab the magic spell Flame Grant Strength. I was moving so fast, I actually fell off a ledge, which sucked. I ran straight to Renala's place to fight her. She threw magic at me, but I was too quick to get hit. The fight had two parts, and in the second part, I just ran around while hitting her whenever I could. It was like a game of keep away, and I was winning. She just couldn't keep up with me. Then I did more rune farming, leveled up, and upgraded my greatsword again, and then went to the Volcano Manor Church Grace. I opened the door and it seemed to open itself because I was moving so fast. I ran through everything, dodging NPCs and even running through lava without taking any damage because I was so quick. I took the elevator, skipped past the security guard, and went straight to fight the Godskin Noble. I was moving so fast that the moment he spawned in, I was already swinging my greatsword at him. He barely had a chance to get ready. I just kept hitting and dodging, moving around him like a shadow, making sure I didn't take a hit. After he fell, I took a moment to catch my breath, then I grabbed the Serpent Hunter, upgraded a little bit to prepare for Rykard. I ran up to him before he even knew I was there, landed a couple hits, and then the fight just started. It was longer than the other fights, but still super quick because I was just zooming all over the place. My first playthrough, Rykard bullied me, but now I own him, just like I own every other Elden Ring boss.
I don't think you have any idea how fast.
After beating Rykard, I ran to another castle to get the left half of the Dectus Medallion. Then I went to a nearby ruin, opened a chest, and got the Axe Talisman to boost my damage. Look how fast I am. Activated the Grand Lift of Dectus. After that, I ran to grab the Golden Vow incantation, then the Howl of Shibiri incantation. I also took some revenge on rats nearby because they annoyed me so much. I bought the Finger Seal and made my way to fight the Dragonic Tree Sentinel. I popped my spells and jumped into the fight. This boss was fast, but I was faster. I kept hitting and dodging, moving so quick he could barely land a hit. After that, I went into the capital and grabbed the first grace there. Then I made my way back to start the Radon Festival. I took the elevator down, equipped my spells, and jumped into the battlefield. I kept closing the distance between me and Radon, weaving in and out on his attacks. His giant arrows and ground slams tried to catch me, but I just dodged left and right, always out of reach. I landed heavy hits with my greatsword and then backed up to avoid his crazy spinning attack. I showed off my speed around the area. Next up, I hit a nearby dungeon and took out the demi-human mini-boss to grab the ritual sword talisman. I climbed the massive tree, zipped around enemies, and arrived at the arena for the first Godfrey Shade. Godfrey, the first Elden Lord Shade. This fight was wild. I entered and was already at his feet before he roared. He swung, I blinked around every time he wounded up, I was behind him punishing. I wasn't just fighting him, I was humiliating him. My speed broke the pacing of this fight. He couldn't react, he barely moved before I deleted his HP bar. Then I did some more rune farm, leveled myself up, and then finally went up the tree without trying to fall off, and it's time to fight Margot. Margot, the Omen King, buffed up, dashed in. Before he could even raise his blade, I was slamming my greatsword down. His moves were made for normal speed, I wasn't normal. I dodged everything, his holy spikes didn't even activate fast enough. Another dimension, another throne denied. I will become Elden Lord. Subscribe. I then sped off to Summon Water Village, ran downstairs, cracked open the door, and looted the green turtle talisman. That stamina regain came in handy, leveled up some more, and prepped for the fire giant. I walked across the snow, and now it's time to enter the fire giant boss fight. The fire giant, this one I hate, but even he couldn't keep up. I zipped to his ankle, beat it down, phase transition almost instantly. When he detached the plate, I was already repositioned. Second phase, I dodged all his rolls and blast. This is probably my least favorite Elden Ring boss. There's no really creativity, all he does is roll around and throw fire everywhere. Nothing puts a smile on my face more than defeating the fire giant. Finished him before he could crawl away. I raced up the chain, fell once again from moving too fast, climbed again, hit the Forest Grace, and lit the Earth Tree on fire. Afterward, I explored the Ashen capital, gathered more runes, and upgraded the greatsword yet again. Then I entered the arena of the infamous duo. Godskin duo speed made this fight a meme. While one respawned, I was already deleting the other. They couldn't track me, their coordination collapsed. After wiping them, I dashed too fast and fell off another cliff, recovered, leveled up, and went to face the Dragonic Tree Sentinel guarding Malekith. Honestly, this Tree Sentinel makes the other Dragonic Tree Sentinel look like a god. This guy sucks. Next came Malekith the Black Blade, aka the coolest boss in Elden Ring. I entered and stunned him by existing. Phase 1, I hit him before he even noticed me, which I'm not gonna lie was kinda cheesy. But phase 2, he transformed, but I was already mid-combo. His attacks couldn't land, one of the coolest fights visually, but speed broke it. No matter how many times I beat Malekith, I will always respect him. Call it glazing, but I don't care. Swifty is the next Elden Lord.
We do not care.
After I get the legend felled, we looked at the destroyed area, and then went to go bully the Sir All-Knowing guy. I'm sorry, however you say his name. This guy knew everything except how to beat me. He was an absolute joke. I bulldozed him, nothing he cast connected. Nothing. Every time I play Elden Ring, I remind myself, this guy sucks. I own him. Fellas, it's time to walk up this tree and try not to fall, and then fight the last 3 bosses technically. This is so beautiful. Godfrey, this was the real Godfrey, but just like the Shade, he couldn't keep up. I broke his stance before he even went into wrestling mode. Honestly, this is my top 3 Elden Ring bosses. I know it's off topic, but I just had to say it. Second phase, I zipped around his grabs and punished him back. He crumbled. He crumbled like crumble cookie. Get it? Get it. No.
Shut your lame ass up.
I got the legend felt screen, sat at the grace, and adjusted my flask and got ready for the final 2 bosses. Now for Radagon, I made sure I was topped up and ready. Radagon hit like a truck, but I knew all his combos. I stayed close, roll under his hammer swings. Honestly, this fight is really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I would rather fight 3 Elden Beasts than just Radagon. Or maybe I'm complaining he's just too powerful and too quick. It's just his hammer swings do a lot of damage. But don't forget it, I'm Swifty official. I will become Elden Lord for like the 10th time now. Alright, am I too corny? Anyways, I finally beat this boss, and now it's time for the Elden Beast. The Elden Beast covered a lot of space, but I stayed locked in, sprinting through the ring attacks, punishing each time it landed. I dragged out, but I never let up. I ended it clean, with no summons, no gimmicks, and 99 speed. Once again, I have become the Elden Lord. 1k subs, I'll do it without getting hit.